This week's videos are sponsored by ACORNS, the money app that makes it simple and cheap to make small yet significant investments. Children of the Reject Apocalypse? I don't know. We're here. Roxanne Striar is back with me. You know me. I'm John. It's the Real Rejects YouTube channel, and we are about to watch what I understand is a bit of an underrated sci-fi classic.
But Apocalypse?
Of some sort.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be like a distant future where, it's not Mad Max or anything like that. But like...
Well, I don't know. I know not one thing, John, about what we're about to watch.
This is going to be raw. This is going to be unfiltered, in the moment experience.
Yeah.
So we're watching Children of Men. If you haven't put it together already, leave your favorite sci-fi movies, your favorite underrated or overlooked gems down below in the comments. We love to hear that stuff. Emphatically thank the folks over at Praper for editing down the video, for chopping these highlights down, choosing the choicest morsels. It's a task. We very much appreciate their help with it. Also,
and when you do,
remember to then go to patreon.com/therealrejects and sync up with your own copy. We will be watching this on Amazon today, but maybe you've got it on home video. Even better. Come join us. We also have a bunch of other shows and stuff that Greg and I react to with highlights and watch-alongs included. It's a good time.
And when you do, go to social
media.
At Real Rejects, at The Real Rejects. Listen, that's where it's all at. We have all of that good juice, as our girl Tara says.
Truth.
That's the extra content that you've been looking for. Come on now.
Absolutely. You guys do a bang-up job.
Thank you.
I'm in awe every time. And hey, if you want teas like these, they're available at rejectnationshop.com. But I think that's enough introductory housekeeping. Let's children some men.
Then when you do.
Roll the bumper.
Day 1000 of the Siege of Seattle. After 8 years, British borders will remain closed. The deportation of illegal immigrants will continue.
Damn.
The world was stunned today by the death of Diego Ricardo, the youngest person on the planet. Baby Diego was stabbed outside a bar in Buenos Aires after refusing to sign an autograph.
What?
Witnesses at the scene say that Diego spat in the face of a fan who asked for an autograph.
Clive.
Born in 2009, he struggled all his life with the celebrity status thrust upon him as the world's youngest person.
Damn.
Diego Ricardo, the youngest person on the planet, was 18 years, 4 months, 20 days, 16 hours.
So everybody went infertile?
I guess so. Wow. Wow. London. Interesting. Damn, so no one's been born in over 18 years. That's crazy.
What year was this movie?
Whoa!
I was not expecting an explosion right now.
Whoa. Whoa!
It was just one of her arms?
Yeah. What an opening.
What is
Jesus
this movie?
Christ.
Oh my God, John.
We're about to find out. It's funny, I've heard so many people talk about this movie and yet include almost no details for, to not spoil it. And I have so much idea of the status, but no idea of what's actually going to happen.
Diego Ricardo was a tragic reminder of 18 years of infertility. It seems that the mantle of the world's youngest human has passed to a woman.
The mantle.
Mr. Griffiths, I seem to be more affected by baby Diego's death than I realized, sir. If you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate it if I could finish my day's work at home.
Oh, Jesus. Avoiding fertility tests is a crime. Last one to die. Return to the light.
Do you think we're going to have a fertile person who pops up in the movie?
I gotta imagine.
Don't want to see what happens to her.
She's gonna be fine. She's gonna be a celebrity. They're gonna put her in a penthouse.
No one's gonna touch her.
No one's gonna touch
sure.
her. Yeah. Oh my God, the imagery of this movie is wild.
Hey, amigo.
Whoa!
You knew the second you heard the voice.
Yeah. Michael Caine has a very distinct voice.
That's pretty good.
Appreciate it.
That was pretty good, my dude.
Watched a lot of that Steve Coogan movie.
You okay?
It was horrible.
Losing you and baby Diego on the same day would be too hard to bear.
Is he a hippie here?
I guess.
Illegal immigrants, taking them to Bexhill.
Damn.
After escaping the worst atrocities and finally making it to England, our government hunts them down like cockroaches.
This movie is certainly picking up some spooky relevance.
Yeah, what is this? Late 90s, early 2000s?
I think this is like I think this is somewhere in the mid to late 2000s
Oh,
that this was produced. I don't.
What'd you do on your birthday?
Same as every other day. Woke up, felt like shit. Went to work, felt like shit. At least with a hangover, I feel something. Honestly, Jasper, sometimes.
You could always come and live with us.
I mean, look at
who's
the place.
us?
Whew. Don't attack Iraq. Political cartoonist of the year. Let's go.
Hey, Janice, how you doing?
It's Theo, your rebel with a lost cause.
Jesus Christ.
She loves his colour. Don't you, darling? I love you.
Are you still in there?
Yeah, she's got a touch of the Alzheimer's, feels.
Oh, wow.
There have been no cases of anyone surviving who has taken the preparation.
Daddy government hands out and antidepressants in the rations, but it's still illegal.
That's hysterical.
Human Project is having this dinner.
Human Project? Why do people believe this crap? Even if they discovered the cure for infertility, it was too late before the infertility thing happened, for fuck's sake.
I'm just trying to tell a joke, man.
Jeez.
I love the two of them together. Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
You okay, amigo?
My ears are still ringing from earlier.
A little Zen music won't bother you then, will it?
My man likes his noise music.
I love him.
Yeah.
And their dynamic is so great.
I mean, and that little cabin out in the woods, man, is not too bad.
That's what you have to, if this is what happens to the world, that's what you got to be doing.
Yeah.
Like, to still live in an apartment in the city is ludicrous.
Wow. That's like a digital news front. That's kind of cool.
Get your fucking head down! Get it! Step! His fucking legs!
John, what?
They're going to fix his toilet.
Oh,
He wasn't home for the appointment, so
I
they showed up
understand.
and found him, yeah.
but it's dedication.
We're not going to hurt you, we just want to talk. But don't do anything stupid.
I'm covering.
It isn't safe.
Do it.
Whose woman? What voice was that for the woman?
Not sure.
That sounded familiar to me.
Hello, Theo. It's me, Theo. It's Julian.
Oh,
Whoa.
How have you been?
Fantastic. Couldn't be better.
wow. What is this dynamic? What is this relationship?
Please keep using that old photo of you in the posters. Doesn't do you justice.
Huh.
What exactly is it you guys do, anyway?
The fishers fight for equal rights for every immigrant.
Oh, you almost fucking blew me up in a coffee shop yesterday. My ears are still ringing.
We don't bomb the government.
Jesus.
Why am I here, Jules?
I need your help. I need transit papers. Not for me, a girl. I need to get her to the coast, past security checkpoints.
I haven't seen you for nearly 20 years, and you come asking me for transit papers.
Here's the mission.
You could ask your cousin. The government finances his Arc of the Arts. He has access to papers.
Yeah, but he'd never do it.
He would if you asked him.
I can't.
Pull a favor.
I can get you £5,000. I know you need the money.
I don't fucking need your money.
Right.
You know that ringing in your ears? That ee? That's the sound of the ear cells dying, like their swan song. Once it's gone, you'll never hear that frequency again.
That's true.
It is?
When you hear that, anytime you hear that is,
I was just wondering that the other day.
yeah.
R.I.P.
This
freaking.
never fucking happens. Different gun telling tales because we'll be watching you. When you have a piss, we'll be watching.
Is that Charlie Hunnam?
Maybe?
Now you know about the
Is that Charlie Hunnam?
That's Chiwetel Ejiofor, yeah.
Of course.
And this other guy.
I didn't see, but I think that's Charlie. Come on.
That's polite of them. God, the dynamics in this are wild. And too, all these like long shots and like choreographed camera work to go along with the scenes. Wow.
Imagine something like this happening and caring about immigrants, like caring that they're immigrating. Who cares? Like, the land clearly isn't yours. Nothing is yours. You can't control anything. Let anybody live where they want to live.
Yeah. You're never going to get everybody on board.
No, of course. I'm just saying,
It's like especially when there's no place on earth else to be, everyone's going to hoard that land. Like,
I know.
Yeah, no.
It's like people being obsessed with it. It's like now there are less people and you still want to mess with all of the immigrants. Like, let them be.
We're all in this together. Like, yeah, share what you got.
Mr. Faron, the minister's expecting this way, sir. I'm afraid this is a non-smoking facility.
Oh, boy. Ministry of Art.
It's probably pretty common these day and age.
Not bad.
This is where the David ended up?
I guess so.
Look at his poor leg.
Couldn't save La Pietà. Smashed up before we got there.
Is that Danny Houston?
100%.
My mom had a plastic one in the bathroom.
Good to see you, Theo.
Boy, howdy.
We got to keep Las Meninas and a few other
Whoa.
Velasquez, but we only got a hold of 2 Goyas. That thing in Madrid was a real blow to art.
Oh my God, it's Ed Westwick.
Wow.
What a crazy cast.
Yeah. And some crazy art.
Well, the thing is, I met this girl. She's got this brother in Brighton, and she hasn't seen him for about 5 years, and he's not doing too good. I was hoping you could get us the transit papers to get to the coast.
Quite a favor. Take your pills. Alex?
Alex!
No! Looks like Ezra Miller, but I don't think it is.
It's Ed Westwick, I told you.
Ed Westwick.
Yes, he was the star of Gossip Girl.
And the Witches of Westwick.
No.
I'm really sorry, Nigel. I just don't know who else to ask.
He hasn't been anything because he had a couple of allegations of Me Too.
100 years from now, there won't be one sad fuck to look at any of this. What keeps you going?
You know what it is, Theo? I just don't think about it.
This is the most amazing backdrop.
Yeah.
I just don't think about it, is what every rich person who didn't care about the planet ever said.
Where's Julian?
She couldn't make it. Sends her best. Here's a photo of the girl and a name.
All I could get were joint transit papers, which means I would have to escort them now.
Will you?
For a couple more grand.
Julian thinks very highly of you.
How's she?
Thanks again.
Any old time.
Stay with her. Stay with her.
Oh.
Do you think animals are infertile?
Have you seen this dog?
That's a great question. What is going to be the significance of this dog?
I don't know.
Are they going to end up transporting the dog as well, and then they become a little trio family?
Oh, there's the dog in the bag.
Oh. Quietus.
He's the plumber.
Oh, they keep the doors open?
It's my cousin. They are illegal immigrants. To hire, feed, or shelter illegal immigrants is a crime.
God, it's just always on TV.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine caring this much. It's the only thing anybody cares about in the government.
Just like the old days, back at the bus.
Except we're the old farts now.
You're looking good.
Right.
Look at me.
It's hard for me to look at you. He had your eyes.
Oh, they had a kid?
Yeah. Yeah, they were in the picture together.
I never understood how you got over it so quickly.
I live with it. I think
but
about
come
him
on, I mean, the way you
every
just seem
day.
to...
Oh.
You always carried his memory like a ball.
You
like
fucking
Caine.
know
I
about
always
my
carried
memories. You don't know what I feel or what...
Ooh.
That's what you always do. When it gets tough, you walk away.
This is our stop.
How do you think the kid died?
I don't know.
So why did you come to me?
I trust you.
And what happens after?
Well, you take a train back. It'll be safer.
No, I mean, what happens to us?
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh.
Theo, come on. You came for the money.
So you're saying there's a chance?
That was interesting.
Yeah.
And they hadn't seen each other for 20 years, she said, which is before the 18-year, like before everything happened.
You got my money.
We'll take you down to the first checkpoint on the Canopy Road. And you and Key are on your own.
Key? Is that the girl?
Well, this is obviously the elite year now.
This is Miriam.
This is the girl.
Key, this is Theo.
I recognize both those actresses.
Where are we?
Canterbury. We're close.
Ooh, maybe we should tell some tales on the way.
Julian promised me a little bit of action.
You still like it in the afternoon?
It's fun. It's very open about your history.
Yeah.
One time, the police came to throw us out of our squat, and Theo invited them up for coffee to negotiate, only the coffee was spiked.
Let's go. Some happy cops.
You know how many people I've tried this with? You are still the
I'm not doing it.
one. Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
The
are.
car's moving
yes,
too
you
much.
Are. Mm-hmm. You are.
She's gonna spit it into that.
Some interesting CG on that egg.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh. What do you mean, go?
Whoa. This is an interesting dash display.
Oh, no.
God, how do they shoot this?
Ah.
Whoa.
Ah.
Whoa. What the
Ah, John.
Jeez. Whoa.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Whoa. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn. Oof. What the how did they shoot this? Ah. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no. Must go faster.
Oh my god. I have no idea where this is going.
Oh my god, I'm so tense.
Calm down. Tell me what's happened. Calm down. Okay, just wait. I'm going to call for assistance.
Whoa! Whoa!
What are you doing? Get on the car. Why did you do that? Get in the fucking car!
We have to get back in now.
Is he
How
not?
do they shoot this? How do they fit the camera in the car? What?
That was insane, John.
Yeah.
Why did he shoot them? Is he not a British citizen, maybe?
Well, I mean, what? There's something more to this situation than meets the eye, certainly. And I think your guess may be correct. Is
but
the
also
best
when they
theory.
said guard key, like, what is she? Is she, maybe she's fertile? Key's fertile?
Could be.
And they're trying to get her out so she doesn't have to repopulate the whole planet?
May all the ascended beings, the bodhisattvas and saints, and all those who...
Oh my god.
Yeah. I got this little ritual too.
I like the little flirting thing they had going on.
That too. I like the little human details they're putting on everything.
That was the most unbelievably, I mean, I forgot that this was Cuarón.
Oh.
Yeah, of course. He still loved her.
Yeah. Well, and they clearly had so much
unfinished.
Yeah, unresolved baggage. Oh, buddy.
And he was just doing this for her, to be with her.
Yeah. Oh, he's having a turning point right now. He's having a change of spirit.
All those people that jumped the car, is your understanding that that's just everywhere?
I'm
and
not
just bad luck, or on purpose? Were they there for them?
I mean, it seems like it could be a thing that would happen, but I don't know. Attacking a single car, they seem like they've had plenty of people and resources, so I don't know.
Yeah, sending the
I feel
fire.
like they had to maybe know.
That they were coming?
This is Tomash and Emily's farm. I already called and told them the situation. We'll be safe here.
Whoa.
Fishers are coming in to vote for a new leader.
Are they all in Keepas?
This is Key.
Welcome.
Miriam. They need to wash up and rest.
How about Julian's meat?
Yeah, I can
Is she currently pregnant? She's holding her.
get him a shower and a clean shirt. Okay. Tomash, don't block the car and it needs to be jump started. Ian?
Yeah. They like you. They don't like anyone.
Oh, that's a good sign.
It looked like she just had a belly, like that her hands were on top of. Did you see that or no?
Yeah, I was looking to see, and it certainly looks like she could be. I think they're intentionally
Keeping
making
it vague,
yeah.
Key would like a word with you. She's in the barn.
You know what they do to these cows? They cut off their They do. Gone. Bye.
Ooh.
Is that what you want to talk about? Cows and...
Julian told me about your baby. Said his name was Dylan.
Oh.
She said if anything goes spooky, I should talk to you. Said you'd get me to the boat.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ooh.
But I'm sure your friends can take care of you.
But Julian said only trust you.
Oh, there you go.
Key, I'm in a lot of trouble myself. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa. Yeah.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Key! What are you doing? Key!
Oh no.
She wanted him to know. She has the right.
Of course she has. When you're ready, come inside.
She's pregnant.
I love the shock reaction on him.
But she's pregnant.
Yeah, I know. It's a miracle, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why they got swarmed for sure.
But you think that they knew?
I mean, with the way things are, I'm sure people can find out.
We'll find out right now.
Escaped after murdering 2 officers. All suspects should be considered armed and extremely dangerous.
Wow.
We have to assume it's just a matter of time before they identify the rest of us, which includes you, Theo.
Why is he here?
Yep.
He's not one of us.
I want him here.
Key wants him, he stays. Now, we all agreed to deliver Key to our brothers and sisters in the Human Project.
The Human Project.
No, there's no need. We move forward with the original plan.
Yes! Hey, she'll never make it. The police are looking for her.
She looked like she was about 7 months along.
Yeah.
Listen, she belongs here. And this baby is the flag that could unite us all. Never use this baby for political purposes.
My baby is not a flag.
Make it public!
Whoa.
What? Excuse me?
Odd reactions.
You should make it public.
Well, you saw the telly. She's about to be very public.
Doesn't matter. She's pregnant.
And then the government will say, well, we were wrong. Fugees are humans too.
Ugh.
Whatever your political ideas are, it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter.
Oh, come on.
She needs
Yeah.
a dog.
Nobody's taking my baby.
We all know this government would never acknowledge the first human birth in 18 years from a fugitive.
God, this is crazy.
You told me you would get me to the Human Project. You promised me.
Yeah, that seems like the...
But I don't think it's safe to try and reach the coast now. You could stay here, Key. It's a safe place for you to have your child. Then when you and the baby are well enough, we will find a way to get you to the Human Project. I promise you.
Safe for how long?
And you can't travel with a baby without anybody hearing.
Yeah.
Who do you think the dad is?
Well, they got to make one of those quiet place baskets, you know?
Or do you think this is like Virgin Mary, there is no dad?
That would be a crazy development.
Key, this is your choice.
I have my baby here. Get me to the Human Project.
We need to organise safe houses. No more than 3 days in one place.
Oof.
You have a first aid kit, medicine?
Mostly for cows.
Iodine, bandages, clean towels. Yeah, bring it to the barn. For God's sake, hide the fucking motorcycle.
Oh my God, they were the ones who were the motorcycle. They had them ambushed on purpose. Oh my God, John. Are you not with me right now?
I get what you're getting at.
He said you said it would be safe.
Yeah.
Because they wanted her to stay here.
You get it. We have a baby. When people see we have a baby, everyone will join us in the uprising. But we can forget about the baby if the girl even suspects we killed Julian.
Okay.
You saw how he is. He's a dead fucking doormat.
Yeah, you're right.
He needs a doctor.
Don't worry. We'll take care of him. Simon, right?
Hi, Simon.
All right, sit down.
Oh my God.
You mofos.
Proud to know that because of the two of you, the uprising is assured. The baby will stay with us.
Wow.
He's a fucking dead man.
Tomorrow, we'll do him then.
Remember, I was like, how did they know? How did they
Yeah.
know?
You have a break protocol again. I'll have to kill you.
This movie has such great staging. Like, where they choose to put the camera, how they let the scenes
Especially
fold.
with that shot, the shot that we loved with the car.
Oh, with the car? That was insane.
Yeah, you and I were
Yeah.
both like, how are they? Yeah.
Listen to me.
What's going on?
Luke killed Julian.
All black.
Who else is sleeping here?
Shh. They killed Julian. They're gonna kill me. We have to leave. We have to go now.
Miriam, shut up.
Stop it! Stop it!
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
I'm going with him. Miriam, you can stay if you want.
Do we trust Miriam?
I don't know, but that was hysterical. Miriam, shut up. The way he grabbed her.
Miriam seems like she could be.
You ever have those moments where you're just like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I don't have time to explain, but now's also not the time for this.
I'm not going to hurt you, but just quiet. Julian told Key to trust him, so she must have trusted Julian like crazy because this is a huge risk. You met him for one day. He comes into your room and says, "They killed Julian. Leave with me." And you say, "I'm going with him."
Yeah. Well, and Julian must have suspected, cracks in the.
Fucking awful. Really? All the dirt and sand in there, no way to hide the blood in, no skin. Shit. It's fucking disgusting.
And notice this door is open.
Of course he's not gonna make it. With all the blood and guts coming out.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
And showing the two sides of
Yeah.
everyone in this situation is interesting. Smart guy.
Well, Julian clearly trusted him for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, when the chips are down, he's going to do the right thing.
She kept referencing 20 years ago, you were the activist.
I love the onset of all these nature sounds, too.
Yeah. And it's the only thing helping with the...
Whoa. Oh, my God. Whoa.
Get down! Get down!
Are you going to be able to start it now?
Yeah, I don't know. What's the plan?
Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, come on.
I just don't even understand. Like, are you hoping that the car is just eventually going to start? Is that how it works with cars? Oh,
I don't know if it's maybe that, like you get it moving and you can get the thing to turn over. Whoa! Wow. Oh my God.
Jumpstart the car! Oh, we have to go!
Oh my God, dude.
Faster! All right, just push, you push!
Oh shit. Yeah, man, the staging on this is incredible.
Oh no.
No! Jesus Christ! No!
Go, go, go!
Oh my God. That was so intense.
Yeah.
Pete, are you all right? I'm fine. We need to find a safe house.
Oh yeah, the last one was really fucking safe.
Yeah, right.
Don't worry, I know where to go.
They can't stop the car, right?
I mean, you'll have to eventually, but yeah, I'm like, drive till the wheels
How do you
fall
get in the
off.
front? Yeah.
Oh my God.
All that.
Yeah. Well, they're like burning the livestock and stuff, or at least there were a bunch of like burnt up bodies before. I feel like it was cow hooves sticking out in that early scene, unless it was like human
What was a
arms
fuck
and
just
feet.
now from him? He wanted to try to get through. Oh, they're going to Michael Caine's. Michael Caine's a good place to go.
Yeah, although I'm worried this is gonna come and wreck his
Then, yeah.
little oasis here.
He asked for nothing.
Janice?
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, they took the kids.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Huh. Wow. Oh man.
Oh,
whoa!
I mix it with the bread, poison the rats. It's not bullshit what they say.
Oh my God.
Wow.
What a bait and switch.
They'll take us to the Human Project.
I told you, amigo, the human project is real.
Yeah, but you're also the guy that believes in UFOs.
The relevance is even more now.
Did you know that the human project is supposed to have a community on the Azores?
Ooh.
That's where they'll take us,
Can you catch this ship anywhere else?
Oh no.
But the last two weather boys en route at sunset. So that'll be tonight at Windsmore and then 2 nights' time at Bexhill.
You can forget about Windsmore, we'd never make it in time.
Woof.
Bexhill, that's a refugee camp.
Eureka.
Uh-oh.
Key, your baby It's the miracle the whole world's been waiting for. Shanty, shanty, shanty.
That paper we saw at the beginning of the movie, was it she who was tortured, or was that Julianne Moore?
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
In the beginning of the movie, when they had that panning shot over like the cartoons and stuff, we rested on a paper that had
I don't
this
even know
woman's face, and it
I don't
said
even know
that
the cartoons part that you're talking about.
when they first introduced Michael Caine and
When
her,
we were going to the house,
and we saw that
Yeah.
little close-up.
That was
pan,
everything that was on their like mantle.
and it ended up on a shot of a newspaper front with a woman's face, and it said like "reporter tortured by the government" or something like that.
It was Julianne Moore's character. That's
That
why
was
he
her?
said they keep using your picture. This old picture.
That
It's
was
not
not
flattering.
Mom.
No, I don't think so.
Gotcha.
I thought you meant there was like an animated part of the movie. I was like, I don't remember that.
She's doing something.
She smited me with that.
Her voodoo.
Does she look posh to you? Or gawky?
Who's this actress?
Yeah, it's super familiar too.
Ernest.
Cha.
Aww.
Cha.
How many months?
Oh, I said 7.
It takes 9 months.
I know.
Well, she's telling him because a lot of people wouldn't, right?
Yeah.
There hasn't been a baby in that.
I'm a virgin.
Sorry?
Yep.
I don't know most of the wankers' names. When I started puking, thought I catch the pest, but then my belly started getting big. Nobody ever told me these things. I never seen a pregnant woman before, but I knew. Felt like a freak. I didn't tell nobody. I thought about the quietest thing, supposed to be suave. Then the baby kicked. I feel it. Little bastard was alive, and I feel it, and me
God.
too.
Oh.
That would be crazy.
Motherly instinct kicks in.
Because she seems so young. How old do you think she is? Like 20?
Yeah.
Froley.
Name my baby Froley.
It's the first baby in 18 years. You can't call it Froley.
100%.
We get ourselves arrested.
Oh, Jesus.
No, Sid, this border guard I sold pot to, has agreed to get us into Bexhill.
Oh my God.
We break into prison.
Oh my God. Wicked.
I love her.
This is a fascinating movie too, because like the tones, like when it's heavy, you really feel it, but like these moments of levity and these moments where they're like kind of bonding and camping out are also really alive.
And there are some very funny parts.
Yeah, like it's got a good element of life to it. Oh.
Just from the explosion on, what this movie has shown us is that you have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Faith over here, right? And Chance over there.
Like yin and yang.
Sort of.
Oh, Shiva and Shakti.
London and Macaulay.
Hey.
Yeah, there you go. Julian and Theo met among a million protesters in a rally by chance. But they were there because of what they believed in the first place, their faith. They wanted to change the world.
Okay.
But by chance, Dylan was born.
Eh.
He'd have been about your age, magical child.
Wow.
He's about 20.
Beautiful. Their faith put in praxis.
Praxis.
It was their sweet little dream. He had little hands, little legs, little feet, little lungs.
Oh, no.
2008, along came the flu pandemic.
Oh.
And then by chance, he was gone.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
You see, Theo's faith lost out to chance.
So 1 year prior to infertility.
It's the alarm. Someone's breaking in.
Whoa.
Look at this.
You got your industrial grind music as your alarm. Yeah, god damn it, man.
Reject Nation, I don't know about you, but money used to intimidate me. It definitely still intimidates me. Growing up, I'm sure you guys are the same thing too. Gotta start investing early, it'll pay off in the future. But no one actually taught me how. And by the time I realized I needed to start, I already felt like I was behind. And that's why I'm really grateful for today's sponsor, this company. I've already been using them since before we ever partnered with them. ACORNS! ACORNS is a financial wellness app that makes it easy to start saving and investing for your future. You don't need to be rich. Definitely don't. ACORNS lets you get started with the money you have right now, even if all you've got is spare change. You don't need to be an expert. ACORNS recommends a diverse portfolio that'll help you weather all the ups and downs of the market. And yes, to this day, I still use them watch that mighty oak grow. And that's what I love about it. It automates everything. Sometimes I forget that I'm still invested in Acorns. And what I love is how it automates everything. Sometimes I actually forget that I still have the Acorns thing going, and it's always nice to check up on it and be like, mighty oaks are growing. I don't have to think about it, just link a card, and it starts putting my spare change to work. One of our team members here even used Acorns to help them get out of a financial emergency. And when I heard that, that really hit home. So, you can sign up now and join the over 14 million customers who have already saved and invested over $25 billion with Acorns. So you can head to acorns.com/rejects or download the app to get started. Because we're dealing with finances, it's important that I say, paid no client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 1 compensation provided. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisor LLC and SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/rejects. Thank you, Acorns, for sponsoring this video and for helping the bank account look a little bit better.
Jasper, hurry up!
We knew it. That was a funny delivery. It's the alarm.
Back path to the main road, then follow the map I've given Miriam.
They're gonna kill him, aren't they?
Give him this and tell him he's a fascist pig. Well, you don't need an anchor.
No, Jasper, you're coming.
No, you need time. We'll stall him. I'll send him the wrong way. It's the best idea. Go on.
Jasper.
They're gonna kill him.
I've talked my way out of worse things than this. Believe me. Go on.
Oh, my.
Oh, and remember, tell Sid he's a fascist pig.
That's a code for something, clearly.
Yeah, so he knows you.
Yeah. I'm so sad that they're gonna get killed.
Now they're going to take the quietest. Yeah.
So tough with her because it's like not her choice, but what would happen to her if he's gone, you know?
Yeah, she would just suffer more. And what are they going to do to her?
Yeah.
Still, I'm gonna miss you.
God, like the stuff they choose to linger on.
Man, I know. Do you think we're gonna see? I don't even know.
No.
We know he was here a few weeks ago. Has he been back? Who? Theo Faron.
Oh, I haven't seen him in weeks.
He already took it, you think?
What we got?
Here, Luke. It's a dead woman and dog inside. They're going to Bexhill.
Oh.
When did they leave?
Pull my finger.
Oh no.
I'll do it.
Oh.
Fuck you.
What a real one. Oh.
Pull my finger.
Oh my God.
Just moronic of them to do that, though.
Don't you fucking touch me.
Yeah.
You tell me the fucking reasoning now.
It's all part of a bigger thing. Shut up.
Shut up. I hate when people do that. It's like the worst when the worst trauma in your life happens and somebody's like, everything happens for a reason. It's like, whether that's true or not true, not the fucking moment, lady.
Well, and she's also talking about like it's all part of the bigger thing
Yeah.
of the movement of the revolution,
Right.
and like perhaps, but
Perhaps
also
when
like
I'm in pain
you
right
just-
now. What's the point?
Yeah, like. Woof. God, where do they shoot this, man?
Is he alone in the car?
Maybe go out to get some fresh air.
Maybe he was keeping watch while they were inside sleeping.
Like a raccoon. Oh, whoa.
The deer?
A deer. A good omen, usually, right?
Really?
Comment below, animal symbology experts.
I was 31, midwife at the John Radcliffe.
What a shot, man.
3 of my patients miscarried in 1 week.
Ooh.
Others were in their 5th and 6th month. Managed to save 2 of the poor babies. Next week, 5 more miscarried.
Oh my God.
Then the miscarriages started happening earlier.
Imagine how confused you'd be.
A woman in for her next appointment and noticing that the page 7 months ahead was completely blank. Not a single name. I rang a friend who was working at Queen Charlotte's and she had no new pregnancies either.
Oof.
She then rang her sister in Sydney and it was the same thing there. You can relax, she's finished. As the sound of the playgrounds faded, the despair set in.
Oh God! And with her through the pain. Oh.
What happens in a world without children's voices?
Having this whole conversation in an empty school, like.
Now you're going to be there at the beginning.
Be there at the beginning.
London 2012.
Oh.
God damn it.
Key, come on, we gotta go.
And they treat her like she is a child, which is interesting.
Yeah. Ugh. Oh. He's got to call this guy a fascist pig.
You're a fascist pig.
Put some spice on that, man.
I mean, what the fuck did you just say to me?
I was told to tell you you're a fascist pig.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Say it again.
No, don't, please.
Say it! You're a fascist pig.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on. That was good. See?
Yeah, he's familiar
People
too.
who keep their sense of humor during things.
Yeah.
Jasper's idea, you know. The whole password thing. He will piss himself laughing when I tell him about this.
Oh.
He's a cheeky old bastard. Proud of his weed. Jasper's straight. A true gentleman.
Sid likes to refer to himself in third person.
Just car sick.
She's not going to puke, is
No,
she?
she's fine.
Puking's bad. Very, very bad. Doesn't wash out. Smell never goes away.
Well, she's 8 months. Is she going into labor early?
God, I hope not.
That sounds like an early fucking contraction.
Get in.
Oh
Sid
God.
doesn't want to know.
Please don't tell me that you're right.
What's wrong with her?
Minor contraction, it's normal. Just breathe.
When you're released, stroll out with the refugees. Look for the statue of a soldier. There you'll meet a woman. Marika, Arab, Gypsy, something. She'll find you accommodation for tonight. Right. Refugees there. Show us the Fuji face.
Oh my God. What a character. This guy is, I know I've seen him before.
Come on.
Hey.
Whoa.
He's trying to make it believable.
Yeah. He's doing a good job.
Dogs can always smell when people are pregnant.
Oh shit. And I bet they have.
Yeah.
Well, part of me is like, I bet they got dogs for that, but I'm like, also, how would you train those dogs in this time?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe they
Or
can't
they
tell
just
that.
know.
Ich bin sehr, sehr hungrig.
Oh,
So how the hell is Clive Owen going to get back into the country?
I don't know if he is going to
Yeah.
get back in his country. I think he's beyond any of his old life now.
What time are we supposed to meet the boat?
Sunset tomorrow.
Love a good exposition.
Luke has no way of contacting the Human Project, nor does anyone else.
Interesting.
Contact with the Human Project is done by mirrors. Julian was our mirror.
What is that?
Mirrors. They contact one of our people. That person contacts someone else, and so on till word gets to Julian. She tells Luke.
You mean you never actually talked to any of them?
Oh my God.
Oh, but you never actually talked.
All right. Shh, shh, shh. Breathe it out.
Is she okay?
That's it. Breathe it out. Breathe it out.
Oh, I'm so worried for her right now.
You sure this is normal?
Shouldn't be this frequent.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh. Do you have a cigarette?
Not her giving birth on a refugee bus.
Oh, look at that. Delicious smog.
Yeah, I guess they think there's going to be no more people left around, and
Yeah, so like, who even cares? Oh, this is...
the dog. I'm telling you.
Look up! Non c'entro niente, sono cattolico! Non c'entro niente, sono cattolico!
Oh.
What's wrong with you?
Gabriel, help us. We
Shut up!
Ow!
Now, come on, up!
Kaka!
What?
Piss! Kaka! Smell! Go!
You smell it yourself. You fucking people disgust me.
Jesus.
It's okay.
Oh my God.
She's okay. She's gonna be...
Oh my God.
She's okay, Key.
Yeah, no.
This doesn't feel like a fully fleshed out plan that they had.
I mean, Could a fully fleshed out plan exist?
No, but holy shit.
Yeah, this seems quite bad.
I mean, he's going to have to deliver her baby.
Mad bad.
Right now.
Keith, take it off!
Oh, the watch?
Sure.
And provide you shelter. Do not support terror.
Woof, what an image, man. Throughout this movie, like, there's so much, like, heart-rending imagery.
Where the fuck is she? Where did she go?
Just leave the girl alone. How the fuck are you to tell me fuck off?
Fuck off, is it? Bollocks.
Wow. Oh, my God.
With the dog.
Yep. Oh, rest in peace. The funeral pyres.
I'm like, nobody would even think that she was pregnant.
Yeah.
Make her go. Make her go.
There's your bathroom.
Thank you.
Gave her her cigarettes.
Santo. Oh, no.
Holy shit, John. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, it'll be cleaner. Yeah, for sure. I feel like maybe she's not going to make it. The kid, yes, but...
Oh, God, I hope... I couldn't see that happening. I hope she makes it.
Like, I'm thinking about, like, right now, even if she does give birth, like, how are they going to cut the umbilical cord? Like...
Yeah.
It's looking good, Keith. It's looking good. You're doing great.
Oh, my God.
Just keep breathing.
It's looking good.
Breathe out. Just think about the out.
What is your guys' plan once the baby is born right now?
That's it.
Oh, my God.
Yes, you can. That's you can.
Is he putting that on his hands to sanitize them? Oh, my God.
Yeah, I mean, what else can you do?
That's it. Keith, I can see the head. I can see the head.
Oh, my God.
Fucking God.
Yes, you fucking can. Come on. Keith, the head's coming out. That's it. You're nearly there. You're nearly there.
All the dogs barking.
Yeah, it's all the chaos. Like, oh my God!
What a shot that was.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No! Come on!
Oh no!
Come on! Oh!
Key, you've got to go.
Oh my God, John! You and I both thought the same thing when that baby came out.
Yeah. Oh no, they did that
Aren't
on
we supposed
purpose.
to cut the cord?
Yeah, it's okay. There's no rush.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to cut the cord with what, bib? Your teeth?
I think so.
It wasn't that bad.
You could do it.
Well, not for you.
I believe that laugh out of the both of them.
She's not moving. Oh, there. What's the banging?
Come on, hurry up. We don't have much time.
Oh.
Oh.
You're
Who is it?
The King of England. Open the door, you asshole. It's Sid.
Oh.
You're still a fascist pig.
How can you sleep through when the whole city's gone to hell? Sid also happens to know that the army's going to blow the shit out of this place. But don't worry. Sid is here to get you.
So.
Oh my God. Did he see the baby just now?
What you got there?
Nothing.
No? Like to show me?
I don't have anything. It's nothing.
Well,
I
it's
don't have
nothing.
anything.
Oh no.
Then I can have a look.
Oh no, Sid.
Why isn't Clive doing anything? Clive,
it's okay.
Pummel him.
Yeah, come on, man, get in there.
Jesus Christ.
That's right. We got a baby.
Yep.
Get it up. We need to go.
Can you help us get a boat?
Wait, nu stați aici, voi.
What?
Stați
What's she
aici.
saying?
She doesn't want us to go.
Shut
Ceva
up.
bine, viața bine.
Oh no.
We need to go.
Where?
To get the boat? Oh
Sid
no.
then finds out the fishes are looking for you. You people are first-class commodities. Shut the fuck up! Shut up!
Ow.
Now, Sid has a baby.
Oh yeah. Sid's gonna die in here. Oh.
Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah, because this woman knows what he's.
Marika is killing it right now.
And she saw this woman has a baby. What a woman's instinct. That was insane.
Absolutely.
Come on. They needed to kill him though, because he's gonna tell people.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Part of me is like, go grab the gun. Part of me is like, I won't get any closer to that than I have to. Ah, no. No. Ah.
What happened?
He just stepped on a shard of something.
Draw the water. Yeah.
So good. And they had that news report earlier too about like all the occupations and mosques and stuff. It's fascinating. Like this is so impressive for its own time, and yet this could have come out right now, and it hasn't aged a day.
This girl, what's her name? Marika?
Yeah, I think so.
Like maybe my favorite character in the whole movie.
George Romero.
Was that like a confession thing? Is that a priest thing?
I don't know.
Look at that thing. They love my baby. I want to call her Bazooka. You don't like it?
I was getting used to Froley.
Crowley's a man's name.
Bazooka.
I'm worried right now. Things are going too well, and she just said they like my baby. Uh-oh.
We have a boat. Stay here. In 1 hour we go.
Thanks.
Sir, yes, sir.
Human project? Real?
Better be.
Better be.
Fair reaction. Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
God damn it.
Did Marika sell her out, or who did?
Is Sid not dead? Or is this just part of the other chaos going on out here? Oh my God, the music throughout this has been...
Oh, this handheld shaky.
Yeah. Yeah, they sent the troops in to quiet the demonstration.
Yeah. We heard they were doing that from Sid.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. That's him. You see who that is? It's Charlie.
Yeah. God damn it, man.
Thank God. You'll be safe now. How's the child?
Yep.
And they haven't even seen the baby. Let's go.
Not in front of the gun. Wait till we get round the corner and do them all.
Wow, man.
No, Marika.
Passing the folks along the road, and all of them were stunning.
I can't believe Charlie Hunnam.
No. God, and these like dreads they've got him in.
You guys need to run.
Yeah, take this opportunity, boy. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Ooh.
Sorry.
Wow.
Where's Key?
Oh, God.
You gotta get one of their guns.
Yeah. Oh, my God, with the white flags. No. Wow. Ooh. This is absolutely incredible.
When Key spit on him, oof.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, fuck you. Charlie?
Oh, yeah.
Move. Yeah.
Yeah. Yay! There you go. Chance takes him out. Oh, God.
Baby.
Yeah.
John, the messed up thing is this movie isn't that much longer.
I know. Oh, God, no. The whole thing's gonna fall out right there.
I was carrying the baby up the stairs.
He's been hit?
Crying.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
They're so tiny. She thought it could be peaceful. But how can it be peaceful when they try and take away your dignity? We need them, Theo!
You got a point, but
It's a girl, Luke.
yeah.
I had a sister.
Oh, everybody's just so messed up.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, dude. God damn it, man.
You okay? How is she?
Annoyed.
Annoyed.
What a line. Oh my God, all of them. And he got shot, you think fatally?
I was worried about that, but
It's like they all don't even care that right now they're getting fired. They see a baby.
they're witnessing a miracle, yeah.
Stop! Cease fire! Cease
Yeah.
firing!
God, everybody.
What a crazy moment this is.
On to the baby crying is like the
Yeah.
best message and siren at the same time.
Oh my God, it's like silent. This is the quietest it's been all movie.
Huh.
Like, this is crazier than the UFO spotting.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
God damn it. And just like that. Oh my God. What contrast.
Marika.
Hey. Marika's going to live to the end of time.
Did she get them a boat? Marika, Water Authority.
They're just looting the bodies. Jeez. Wow. You guys should come with.
100%.
You go.
No,
You
Marika,
go.
come. Marika, get in the boat.
No, boat.
Why Marika?
God. Truly a real one. It's crazy. And now we are born. Birthed out into the unknown.
What do we got out there? Who is the cinematographer of this?
I definitely want to know.
The boy, Theo, the boy.
I forget. Where are they meeting the Human People Project?
They gotta
At the
find this
buoy?
buoy.
I'm bleeding.
Oh no.
Jesus shit, I'm bleeding.
No,
I'm bleeding everywhere.
It's him. He was shot.
Oh wow.
I knew it.
What?
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay.
No.
Gently.
That is beautiful and heartbreaking.
Dylan.
Ooh. Oh.
She's gonna.
I'll call my baby Dylan.
You scared me.
Theo?
Come on, man. Come on.
Theo. Debo.
No, I knew it.
We're safe.
Come on. I won't believe it till we're actually on the boat.
The sound.
Yeah. Well done, Alfonso. Oh my God. That's a lot of names.
Oh, it was a book.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
Actually, in hindsight, it definitely feels like.
Emmanuel
Lubezki.
Who-
Yeah.
So what has he done? Do you know?
We'll have to look him up, but it's
Yeah.
a name I know I've seen a bunch of times. I feel like he probably works with Cuarón a lot. It's the first for a Real Rejects React, but I'm going to have to blow my nose. before I became emotional.
I won't speak. Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah, your boy. Oh. Am I okay? Am I gross?
And I don't want to stop looking. I'm reading the names, and then I'll look at you.
It's all good. Now. Oh.
I mean, like, everyone did their job.
Yeah, man. Every department was firing on all cylinders for this movie. Oh, my goodness. Whew.
Did that win a bunch of Oscars?
I would be fascinated to know.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to trivia on this one.
It certainly should have.
Yeah, 100%. I guess we can... It's another one of those movies like, oh, I need a second to put my brain back together. Yeah, let's talk about it. Roxanne. We beheld the children of men. Baby Diego didn't die in vain. How did you feel?
Oh, that movie was amazing. I mean, I thought that movie just knocked it out of the park. It makes so much sense that it was a book because sometimes we try to rush scripts to screen, and this came from source material. And clearly, Alfonso Cuarón was like, yeah, this is the project I want to do and bring this to life. And everybody had such a seemingly like personal connection to the story, and you can see this being our world.
Yeah.
The performances were stellar. The cinematography was out of this world. I loved the musical choices in this. Usually I don't point out the lighting in a movie, but holy crap, I thought that was just like the cherry on the cake, or on the cherry on ice cream?
On the sundae?
Sundae?
Cherry on top.
Wherever the cherry was, it was cherrying. This
cherry
was like
in a Shirley
This is like,
temple.
honestly, I'm not even kidding. This is one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely. Agree. Like, it's funny. I can remember the last time I said this, but every so often, it doesn't happen often, but once in a while you'll see something and you'll get to the end and you'll be like, I think I just saw one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, that was like perfect. The story and like even Marika, which we'll talk about everything, but going down to the like Marika seeing a baby and being like, I will risk my life to save this child. Like just that like instinct in her.
No matter the circumstance or language barrier or whatever, I understand this and I'm going to do
and when
all I can
she
for
takes the
you.
baby and leaves through the door and you were worried and I just knew. I was like, there's no way. She knows this is the babe and her mom. Like it just, I was emotional throughout it too. When Marika came and she took, what's the guy's name who speaks in third person?
Oh, Sid.
When Sid was like, when Marika comes and beats him, that's when I actually got teary because I was like, look at her like giving up everything right now because we know they have this working relationship too. And she's like, I don't care. I will do whatever it takes to protect. It's like when you see those mothers lift a car off of a kid and you're just like, what strength.
It really reached a point where like, I'm trying to remember what the exact moment was, but there was a switch that flipped, and just like for the rest of the movie there on out, I was just kind of like generally emotional.
Yeah, they had us by the tears, by the throat,
by
like
the tear ducts.
Yeah, that was just. I think that movie was. I mean, I thought that was like the most amazing movie. It's crazy because before this, we were. What is this?
Ooh.
Bono?
No.
No. Who is this?
I'm not sure. We'll have to check the end of the credits.
We were talking beforehand, and spoiler alert, we were talking about whether we were going to be watching this or Megamind.
Yes.
And you were like, no, I think this is supposed to be like a great movie. And I was like, is it? And we were like, let's just give it a shot.
Yeah. Are you in the mood for cinema, or are you in the mood for, like a fun, good time? And
but I did not expect this to be this. Like,
yeah.
I think prior to this, maybe my favorite movie I've ever watched on the channel might be Society of Snow with You.
Sure.
Because that movie just really moved us both also.
Totally.
But,
and in a different but in a spiritually similar way.
In a harrowing
puts
way.
you directly next to the characters so much of the time.
But this one might be my favorite movie I've ever watched on this channel. And seriously, like, I feel like this is like a top 20 movie of all time.
I would agree, because this is a movie. This is the kind of movie that to me is sort of rare in that it has a little bit of a lot of disparate elements that all kind of come together. It's like it's got this interesting sci-fi concept, which is like cool and engrossing on its own, but then it also has, you know, a very I guess aware political sort of undercurrent to it, because there's so much about, you know, refugees and fertility and, you know, the commodification of land and resources and all that stuff. And then you also have
and bureaucracy.
Yeah, so you've got like that commentary happening.
Media.
You've got the cool like sci-fi concept, and then you have like great attention to character details and great performances and juicy roles for everybody on screen. Like, I was sitting here going, this seems like an actor's dream, and then I was also like, this seems like every department's dream, because like there is a high concept sort of, you know, in the conceit that like, yeah, we're in this dystopian near future where nobody is, you know, where infertility has you know, is become like its own epidemic, and like there's like stuff that's cool about that, and there is like action, and it is exhilarating, but it's also like it carries weight in terms of the just emotional lived experience of the characters, plus, you know, the subtext and context that's, you know, happening alongside all of this, and they managed to weave all that together into something that felt just so fluid. Like, it never felt like it was taking a break to be like, here's our political message, or you know, and taking a break to be like, well, here's some levity for you. Like, everything felt like it happened so naturally, and I loved how this movie, I'm trying to think of any other movie that I've felt this way about. Like, there's a number of moments where it's like you'll be following Clive Owen, like when he's outside the window listening to them talking about the real reason we're at the farm, you know, when he overhears the next layer
He's, like,
deeper of the truth.
kind of.
Yeah, and it's like we're on him and we're watching him for a while, and then we're doing this scene, you know, like through the window, and we're kind of panning back and forth a little bit, and it's like you're witnessing Clive Owen's part of the scene, but you're also witnessing, you know, the other information happening over here, and it's like it'll have this brilliant way of in one shot capturing the way two things can be happening simultaneously that are pertinent to the story. And there were a number, the ending, the credits of the kids again, and so many shots that would be like, you know, that scene in the living room where Michael Caine's retelling the story of his kid, and we're just watching him re-experience this, and the rest of the ensemble is like out of focus. Shanti, shanti, shanti. God, like even to the end of the credits, this was just like so crafted.
2007, wow.
Yeah, and so like even in a shot like that, you've got the ensemble mostly out of focus in the background, but they're all still alive, and you know, both of those scenes that are happening are just as engrossing, and like there's so much interesting, again, interplay between the storytelling, the blocking of the characters, the performing, the camera. Like everything felt so collaborative and so kind of interlocked, you know, and like the production values and the locations are so lived in, and it's you know, I think any dystopian semi-future movie, you know, always gains something from having that lived in quality where it's like it's a bit run down. It's not like a shiny, polished future. You have little things that are futuristic, like the glove or whatever. But like this felt like a really tangible, like this could just be reality, you know?
Completely. Yeah. And I'm glad that they showed, like, one of my favorite shows of all time is Leftovers. Have you ever seen that?
I've heard so many people.
This is so up your alley.
Yeah.
You would love it. But what I really appreciate when movies, shows do something like this is when we don't spend too much time trying to figure out what happened as opposed to living in the reality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this show, this movie could have been
I don't
like...
need the prequel where they're like, let's find out how people, you know, went infertile. You know?
Right. Like it's been 18 years, so I'm sure there are people who are looking into that, but I don't need this movie to spend time explaining to us why people are infertile or the theories behind it. You know, there's like one throwaway line, like whether it's this, or this. And I think that is so much smarter because sometimes in our reality, we don't know why something is happening. We just only can deal with what is in front of us.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I do feel like keeps humanity typically is the children, right? Like why, anytime you hear any politician, whatever side speak, they say, well, we need to clean up the streets for the children. We need to clean up the library for the children. We need to, like, whether it's excuses or real, everybody's always for the children. We need to deal with this for the children.
Yeah.
And if there are no more children,
Yeah, where does our humanity go?
then what is the purpose of creating a better world?
Yeah.
What's the purpose of dealing with global warming? What's the purpose of
dealing with any of the ills that plague the earth and the imbalances that make people suffer? Yeah.
Right. And you also think about it. This was such a thought-provoking piece because you also think about, okay, so when he's saying she needs a doctor. Yeah, okay, because it's been 18 years. Doctors are a little more difficult to find probably because...
Well, and this kind of doctor who knows anything about how
babies.
Yeah.
And so, they would have had to have been a doctor. They would have had to have been like a 30s or 40-year-old doctor when everything happened to still be probably practicing, know anything about this. And not only that, but as the generations grow up without babies... Eventually, it's going to be a world full of 80-year-olds.
Yeah.
Nobody younger than them.
Yeah.
No doctors left who have familiarity with any, just like thinking about all of the things that this would mean. So what would a baby actually do? And the desperation, if you know that there's somebody who is fertile, and then what does happen to her or her baby who is a woman or a girl.
Well, and if the baby, it's like if she was able to conceive of a child and she gives birth to a girl, could that girl carry on?
That's what I'm implying, right? So when he said it's a girl to the Chiwetel who was dying. What was his character's name? He's Theo.
Yeah.
Whatever he said, Leo or whatever he says. It's a girl, Leo or whatever. It's like the women in this universe who could do that. It's giving Handmaid's Tale, what could happen, whatever it is. So just the fact that
and that I think that moment too, it pangs a little bit of that sort of like we always assume it will be a boy child to lead us to salvation or to arise to some sort of mantle, and I feel like it's a very fitting choice because he's trying to spearhead the revolution, the uprising, and thinks that we will have this boy child, and not that it even like changes much in context. I don't think that it's a girl, but it did kind of ring that bell a little bit.
Yeah, it just hits a little different.
Yeah.
I thought that this was like, I don't want to even say that, but like kind of a flawless movie.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really anything that pulled me out or that dragged. Like, there are moments where you could notice a bit of ADR, I guess.
Yeah,
but
for sure. And especially because 2007, so audio a little different now.
The egg was CG,
Yeah, for sure.
But other than that.
You're talking about with the
they're passing it back and forth.
I thought that was a ping pong ball. That was an egg.
Was it?
I don't know.
I thought it was an egg at first. It could have been a ping pong ball.
I really don't know.
It got very round.
It was so round that I thought it was a ping pong ball, but maybe it was supposed to be an egg.
I feel like a ping pong ball would make a lot more sense and would track better for how fast they're spitting at each other.
Yeah.
So maybe I misread the shape of that there because it certainly looked more round when it was CG than it did initially when she put it in her mouth. So I don't know.
I feel you.
But it's like I can only.
Of course,
think
I'm not saying flawless. Like there are little nitpicky things that we could like. I forget what it was, but there was one line in it where I was like, that was kind of funny sounding or whatever.
Yeah. But those are like little things that like just pale in comparison to the multitude of impressive and moving work that was culminated here.
And the part that you cracked up at in my head, I was also just like floored by, but it's so realistic. They all take this moment for the baby, and then they just go back to fucking shooting.
Yeah, and it's like everybody snaps back, and it's like it was so well done because a moment like that could be cheesy in the wrong execution, and it's like to go from the transition of everybody takes pause, you go from all this chaos to the people inside, the more sympathetic side of this battle, the refugees, the people who just want a place to live, are all taking pause and taking a moment away from shooting to let them through. And then it's even more, sort of moving when you're like, even the soldiers are at least taking a moment for this. And, part of your brain goes like, well, wouldn't any of them be like, grab it? But at the same time, they're not necessarily portrayed or communicated as being like, ranking officers or somebody like that who would have like a conniving reason to do that. And so, it's like you have this uneasy silence as you move through that moment. And it just lets that silence speak for itself. And then, that mortar comes through, and you're just like, I guess that's what would happen, is everyone would just go right back.
It's so familiar to life where you have these real moments that happen, and you think, like, I will never be the same again. This is so meaningful.
Yeah.
But then we just go back to our lives.
And it's just enough because, it's like if they all put down their guns in that moment, it would be maybe a little too much. And, like, it's tragic that they do just go right back. But, like, God, the contrast, And it would be just like, I guess we just go back to it. You know, like, we're all going to tell this weird story about the baby we saw today.
Greg told us before this, he was like, you guys are going to have a lot to talk about afterwards, probably. And I was thinking to myself, like a normal movie? I feel like I could talk about this for an hour, but I do want to also look at the Oscars thing.
Yeah. See what it would have won for. I mean, I think the cinematography was really stand out, and I think now that we're here, I feel like people maybe have mentioned the car scene. That kind of sounds familiar to me. Like there were so many great long takes and things that would be like a play basically for the actors, but it never feels like you're just watching, a play or something like that.
No wins.
Wow.
3 noms.
Sure.
So it was nominated at the 2007 Oscars because I guess it came out in 2006. Best writing for adapted screenplay, which, as you saw, there was 5 scribes on this. Best achievement in cinematography. What the hell beat that?
Yeah, what?
And best achievement in film editing, which Cuarón was one of the 2 editors on this.
I believe
so. But I need to see what won cinematography in 2007.
Because both the cinematography and the editing on this are fantastic. And 2, I mean, we live in a time now where long takes are prevalent, but they're also and inspired. I would imagine there are many movies that have done them before this, but I feel like this is
for editing that year.
Okay.
What was nominated was Babel, Blood Diamond, United 93, Children of Men, and The Departed. I'm from Boston.
I like The Departed too.
I love The Departed. I don't know. Oh, that was for editing. Let me see for cinematography, because I don't know how you beat this movie. I mean, sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
I mean, like, how do you beat this movie for anything? I want to see what won Best Picture this year. I want to see everything. What are the winners?
Yeah, because like even the long takes they would do, like we're used to seeing more and more of those now, and I'm sure partly inspired by a movie like this, among others. But like these days, I feel like you're a lot more aware of when they stitch that stuff together, and I thought this was really impressive because they did so many long takes that seemed very authentic, and they knew when to introduce a cut or when to look away, and there were so many moments I would find myself going, oh, this is still just one long shot, and they've just been panning to do the editing.
Totally.
And like,
especially when the blood was on the screen, it was like, oh, wow, we've been here for a minute.
Yeah, it's like it's so impressive, but it's also not really that in your face about what it's doing. It's just like once you notice it, except for maybe the car scene where you're like, how on earth, with the way that works out, and like the camera gets out the car at one point, you're like, how?
Okay, so this is an impressive year for cinematography. I've actually never seen the winner, but I hear it's unbelievable. Pan's Labyrinth.
Okay, all right. I mean, I have not seen it either, and yes, I could fathom how that would.
I hear that it's incredible. So,
all right.
Departed won for directing, which
I remember that.
Yeah, I feel like this is just like.
This is, I mean, like, no shade to The Departed. It's a beloved movie. I like that movie a lot too. But this, I feel like this is one of those strange cases where I'm like, every department clearly contributed massively. Like, you can't take one leg out of any of these, but at the same time, like, it takes a master to pull all this together the way that this came out.
Totally. This is still when there was only 5 nominees for Best Picture. So this year what was nominated was The Departed, Babel, Letters from Iwo Jima, Little Miss Sunshine, and The Queen. I just don't understand a world in which Children of Men is not an Oscar-winning movie.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's because that is truly, to me, that was so good.
Because this is again.
What does this have on Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, look it up. Because I mean, this is again, it's that thing I was trying to sort of articulate before that I don't feel like I quite got at. But yeah, it's like this is one of those rare movies that has, again, it's got the cool sci-fi hook, but it's like it's got enough that anyone could enjoy it. I feel like you can enjoy this if you're just a casual movie fan and you just want to see something that's got like an interesting, again, concept and conceit, but is just really well executed. But if you're a cinephile or you're,
Mm-hmm.
a fan of weighty, meaningful projects. It has that too. And so I feel like it's the rare case of something that could easily please and move a crowd normally, but also speak to, somebody who really wants to dig in and find, some richness in their stuff too. And it's like that, I feel like, is kind of like the ideal sort of movie to look at for an Oscar. Not to say that like
I agree.
every movie should be that, but I feel like if you can strike that balance, like that is absolutely worth applauding, and especially if it's as good as this is.
Totally, but this is why I think hindsight is 20/20 on things like. I think the Oscars should be done 5 years later. Like,
Sure.
That's when they should be voted on because we
See
just
the
don't
test
know.
of time.
It has a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. It
Should be
deserves a 100.
106%.
No joke. All right, let me hit you with a couple trivia before we get out of here.
go.
In the movie, the infertility crisis is the result of women being infertile. In the original novel, the result is of all the men producing no sperm.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Okay.
Writer and director Alfonso Cuarón stated that he didn't want to make a film that ends when the credits roll. He wanted to make a film that when the final credits roll, that's really the beginning of the film.
Hey.
I feel like he nailed that.
Holy shit.
That's what he set out to do. Boy, oh boy, did he do that. Sir Michael Caine plays an award-winning political cartoonist. In his house, you can see some of the cartoons in the background. They were drawn by Steve Bell, an award-winning political cartoonist for The Guardian newspaper.
Well done.
Writer and director Alfonso Cuarón said in one interview that he wanted to shoot this movie like the Battle of Algiers,
Okay.
1966, rather than Blade Runner, 1982, almost like a documentary about something that happened back in 2027.
Funny. I mean, great call. And I feel like, it absolutely does have that feeling. It feels like you're watching from the perspective. It's weird. It doesn't feel like there's a cameraman there to me, but you do feel like you are present, and like you're just observing all this. And like it's so chaotic, and everything that's happening is always overlapping. It's like you're always aware of like the political unrest and the situation, with all the, collapse of the world and the refugee crisis and all that. You're always aware of it, and like there are always people in the street, and there are always dogs barking, and they're always everything they introduce is sort of always coming at you. Like it's really overwhelming in that sense. Yeah.
A few more interesting things. Theo does not use or even touch a gun at any point throughout the movie.
I guess that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Sir Michael Caine based his performance on John Lennon. Mid-movie, when Jasper and Miriam are talking about good teams, Theo and Julian and Jasper mentioned Lennon and McCartney beforehand, possibly a nod. Definitely. I mean, and the soundtrack obviously was crazy.
Yeah. It shouts out to the music. Both the choices of needle drops I thought were really nice, and some really beautiful score elements. Like those pulsing, swelling, unsettling choir vocals, and like even the noise elements they would throw in. I love Michael Caine's like crazy, harsh, like industrial grind music.
Yeah. The opening terrorist attack in Fleet Street was filmed only 2 weeks after the real thing happened, to devastating effect in London by Al Qaeda terrorists.
Wow.
That would be such a wild thing to film 2 weeks after.
Yeah.
Writer and director Alfonso Cuarón chose not to read the original novel as he feared it would compromise his vision for the project.
Wow. So how did it get to him, I wonder then? If he wasn't sitting there reading it going, I got to make this. Like, that's crazy.
I don't know, but the author's name is P.D. James, who was reportedly very pleased with the finished movie. I would be too.
Having not read the book, I hope so.
There's about 100 more pieces of trivia on this, but the one that I'll leave you with is strawberry cough is a real strain of marijuana.
I have heard tell that it might be.
Cough?
I love, and like that's the thing though. Like even that was like a little through. Like I love when a movie like movies like this don't have to take time for little bits and jokes like that. Even Sid mentions it, and it's like little human elements.
This movie shut me the F up. I was in a jokey mood today, and then I was like, I don't even care what mood I'm in today.
No, that's the power of something great. Like, when you see something great, like no matter what mood you came in with, it can leave you in a good mood walking out. And like, this is a movie that I want to keep talking about.
100%. Like, I'm
Yeah.
going to go tell everybody, like, have you seen Children of Men?
Like, I cannot wait to discuss this with people. I cannot wait to,
I understand that
join
it came
that
out
convo.
well over a decade, almost 2 decades ago. However,
I'm finally caught up, and damn.
yeah, damn. But now you have to watch Leftovers. That's your next assignment.
Yeah, people do love The Leftovers. And hey,
so
I
good.
mean, props to the cast on this because, like, again, this seems like an actor's dream. This seems like something that would be the perfect cross-section of play and movie. And yeah, you mentioned, like, where's Clive Owen been? I know he's been in stuff lately, but it's been a while, since I feel like I've really seen him, like, as the, lead
I said,
force
where's
in
Clive
something.
Owen? You said, what?
That's him. But like great lead in this. I loved the the whole starting off with the youngest person motif and all that.
Oh, I just watched him in Murder at the End of the World. Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You were right about the TV. I completely had forgotten about that.
But
American Crime Story, Monsieur Spade. I don't know some of these shows. We got watching to do.
But yeah, he's got the perfect kind of demeanor for being that guy who you could believe, like, maybe used to be an activist, is now a bureaucrat, and is like sort of, doesn't really have anything to believe in or to live for, and now has been given this purpose. And then like the actress who was key, all the other, people populating, you got your Charlie Hunnam in there.
I couldn't believe that.
Yeah.
Or the craziest one to me was Ed Westwick, which I was like,
sure.
What? Let me even make sure that was right.
One scene with Danny Houston, like, Julianne Moore, like, and it's another one where, it's like there are moments, like, it's cool that a Julianne Moore would agree to do something like this because, like, that's not a long-lasting amount of screen time, but it's a very impactful character.
And because she's such a celebrity, we assume she's not going to die.
Yeah, 100%. Like, this was really well chosen in terms of all the cast because, you believe everybody and every role I imagine that every role had something for people to chew on and make their own, no matter how small.
My
God. What do we got?
This is like the greatest ever.
Let's hear it.
So Pam Ferris is the one who was playing Miriam.
Okay.
The one who unfortunately gets pulled off of the bus.
With the braids and
She is Trunchbull in Matilda, bro.
Damn! In the
original like
movie, like the Mara Wilson movie. Oh my God! I could see her. Holy shit!
Hold on. That was that is the most crazy reveal of all time. Yes. That was the greatest discovery. I'm so glad we didn't leave before we just got that. Wait, I have to look up Trunchbull. Oh my God! Oh my God!
You know what this reminded me of, low key, was like a more. Yeah. Oh my God, that's so wild.
You guys might not be able to see this, but come on.
This kind of made me think of 28 Days Later, just with like a way more human threat instead of zombies in a way, like the production, like just the vibe of this. Trunchbull is crazy.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Like,
Can't top Trunchbull.
And I love stuff like that. And two, again, like a movie like this is a great opportunity to showcase an actor you might have seen before in a totally different
Character
light.
actors, my dude. Yeah. That was
like,
so. And apparently she's been in a bunch of other things too that I've seen, and I have not been paying attention.
Well, and
she was in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. She was Aunt Marge.
Okay. Sure. I can kind of see her in my mind's eye. Yeah, man. Well done. I mean, like, this is like the perfect vehicle for like a whole bunch of character actors you might have known. And two, to see this in 2007 before some of these actors were popped off or when some of these actors were more in their prime. Like, all that stuff is really kind of fascinating to just behold and engage with. But yeah, gang, we did it. This is one of the best movies. High five. What'd you guys think? Leave us your Children of Men thoughts, and we'll catch you on Megamind. Apparently,
very similar crowd.
Yeah, if that's even the next thing that we shoot that gets released, because you never know.
That could get released before this.
Yeah, but oh God. Thank the cinema gods. Shakti, Shakti, Shakti.
Oh.
And we'll catch you next time. Be well.
Bray, how you feeling today, my man?
Comment below.
You know, dude, here's what I'm thinking. We are in a crisis right now of we have no babies.
Not enough.
We have no human
Zero
beings
new
running around.
babies.
So we need to mine your sperm. And we need to make sure we can produce a lot of brays. Because we get the sense that you are the kind of person a woman would want the sperm from.
You get braid.
You got strong genetics. You're an athlete. You're highly intelligent.
You're a scientist. You're an artist.
There you go. You have all the
bodybuilder.
makings of a successful man. So Bray, thank you so much for helping us keep Earth going as Earth is slowly collapsing. Really appreciate it. Then we're going to we're going to migrate all your guys over to Mars. With our new leader, Elon.
Colony of Brays.
Thank you, Bray, for serving this country and the world.